You see this, big mama? Look at that size of that thing. This is my hand. That is a whole pie right there. This is what I want to show y'all. These is in those tartar tubs that y'all see me do live. Remember that? I know one of these, I can't remember, is super light. Okay, this one, thank God. Try it. Anyway. And I set them in this situation. But look what I found. I'm like, let me look in here and see what's going on. That was in there, look. It's already ready too. Look at that. Watermelon inside the tub. But this ain't what I wanted to show you. That's one of the things. But look real close. Let me zoom in so you can really see. Y'all can already see it, can't you? Can you see it? Who can see it? I don't know. And y'all see that? I'm gonna dig it out because it's about time. Oh, I can just imagine what's in this mug. Look at that big mother. I looked down there and seen this. I thought it was an animal. Sweet potato, baby. This thing is gonna be loaded with sweet potatoes. I'm not even gonna do no more because I need to get ready. But all of these is loaded with sweet potatoes. They need a lot of space to run. But if you try to put them in one of them little tubs, they don't work well. You get little peewees, little nuggets. But when you give them enough space to actually grow out, like one of these big tubs, these containers, you get this. I've been telling people this for years, and nobody listened to me. Nobody listened. Everybody was like, oh, no, I'm going to put them in these 5-gallon buckets. I kept saying, you're going to get a bunch of chicken nugget sweet potatoes. Ask me how I know. I'm not guessing. I'm telling you. I'm telling you from knowledge. I've done it a billion times. And I said, one year, I said, I'm not wasting no more years doing that. Look at that. Now I'm going to go out there and harvest. And I guess I'll do a short video of the harvest and see exactly what I got. I got to go back out there and get that watermelon for these chickens get it. So that's what I wanted to show y'all. I looked in there today when I was messing with the pigs, and I thought it was an animal. They'll never get any bigger than like this. You may get one little baseball size sweet potato. One. And the rest is about this, like pea gravel. You'll never get real ones. They need enough space to run and swell. A 5-gallon bucket or that 17-gallon bucket that I use a lot, those laundry tubs, that is not enough space. If you use those 17-gallon laundry tubs, you may get one baseball size, maybe two. It's not enough space for them to get enough nutrients and spread and swell up. My first homestead, my very first one, I said, I'll never do this again, and I never did. Missy Hawk said the sweet potato is a whole meal. Yes, you see this, big mama? Look at that size of that thing. This is my hand. That is a whole pie right there. You know you're gonna pay for that. I use a 33-gallon trash can. I may get 3 good size because it's too deep. Them sweet potatoes don't run that deep. Them sweet potatoes gonna run about a foot, probably a foot and a half, almost 2 feet deep. That's it. They ain't gonna keep on running 4 feet deep or 3 feet deep. They like to swell about a foot below the surface. And that's it. Everything else is going to be roots that might come back next year. If it go any deeper than that, those are going to be those little roots that's left over that you don't see, that for some reason sweet potatoes start growing the next year. They was deep enough so they didn't freeze. It's too deep for it to produce. I'm telling you, I've been doing this for years. Now, these tubs are fairly new. These are. But I used to build big boxes like that. You will see them in them old videos, and I know what I'm going to get out of them. If y'all remember my old sweet potato videos, right off my back porch is boxes. Boxes that I built. And each one of those boxes was probably like, what was that? Like a 8-inch wide plank that I built in a box, and I dug out the middle, and I planted sweet potato slips in there. All right, you guys, I kind of got it loose here. Oh, that's a big mama. That's a nice one. Oh, yeah. That's nice. That's a nice one. If this is what I'm looking forward to, I'm going to have a pretty good year. Just cancel that subscription right there. Hold on. God, even the roots are strong. There we go, sucker. Look at that. That's beautiful. That is a purple sweet potato. I just got done digging out this small bed. Like I said before, if you're gonna do a raised bed, it ain't gotta be ginormous. I just got this 5-gallon bucket full of big ones. So these are the smaller, but I mean, look at the size of those though. You know, look at that. I mean, it goes on. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way. Now, that's pretty doggone good for not watering it, not tilling it, not weeding it, not fertilizing it. I did not fertilize these potatoes too much this year. I mean, I would sprinkle some coffee grounds or something down there, but other than that, I really didn't hardly do that. So that's not a bad haul. See, this is the stuff I will use that to put it in some water and start up a new plant so I can plant next year. Little things like that. When you see little potatoes like these here, that's starters for me, okay? But these big mamas here, that's eating right there. As you can see, that's a beauty. That's when I used to grow those Okinawa Japanese sweet potatoes, those purple sweet potatoes, and those African sweet potatoes. I used to have all of that. Oh, I'm going back for the big ones. This is the outside, y'all. Look at the inside. I cannot believe this. This is what we dealing with, y'all. The purple sweet potato. We found the Asian purple sweet potato and a whole nother kind of Asian sweet potato that I've never seen before in my life. Growing out of here like crazy. Yeah, they can see it. Look at that. Pure wood chips, y'all. If I told you, it works. Everybody to keep thumbing me down saying, oh, that don't work. You got to let them sit for years. No, you do not. I've been doing this now for 2 seasons, and y'all keep seeing the same results. It works. I'm going to keep going, and what I'm going to do, look at that. Look at that. That's a double fister. Hey, baby. Go look at my sweet potato videos, and it'll let you see I'm not bullshitting. I do this. Go look at my sweet potato videos, and it'll let you see I'm not bullshitting. I'm not bullshit. I'm not bullshit. Look at that. I'm not bullshit. I do this. Do this. Do this. Do this. I'm not bullshit. I do this. Do this. Go look at my sweet potato video.